Find insight, guidance, and answers. Tune into Spirit with radio medium Laura Lee.
Laura Lee, tuning into Spirit with my special guest caller, Ann.
Hi.
Ann, where are you calling from?
Hi, I'm calling from Boise, Idaho.
Thank you for sharing your time with us today. The first impression I'm receiving is a male who's coming up onto your right side, which would be paternal if you're right-handed. I'm assuming you are.
Yes.
And I get the sense this is Daddy. He's saying Daddy's little girl, okay? So obviously, it's your dad.
Yep, I asked him this morning to please come on.
Oh, well, there you go. Of course, he wouldn't miss it. Although this kind of thing wasn't his deal, the whole mediumship thing. And he wants to say that, so it's all for you.
Yes, I figured that.
He shows me you getting on a plane and flying across the country. Does this make sense?
Yes.
And I feel like this was on his behalf.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
He's just very grateful and thankful for the time you got to spend before his transition.
Yes, that's right.
And he wished there was more of that before he did transition, because you're so far away.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And now I understand that you had to do his dirty work, cleaning things up, and head of his estate, pretty much.
Yes, that's right.
Because you could handle it.
Yes, that's right.
And also pick up the fight, because there was some fighting. And he's sorry about that. That didn't go so well.
Yes.
But that's why he put you in charge.
Yes, right.
And in fact, I don't feel like it's all complete. Is that correct?
That's correct.
I just feel like there's end of the year. So I just feel like it's just constant paperwork, constant calling. You know why I call that work? I call that dink-dinkin'. So much dink-dinkin'.
Yep, ankle biter stuff.
Right? But he also shows me that you discovered some secrets about him as you were going through all this stuff. Is that true?
I don't know that they were secrets, but maybe he thought they were secrets.
Well, he thought he was being sharp or sneaky.
Yeah.
That's the great word for it, is being sneaky. But that might have caused you some trouble in the long term.
Interesting. I'll have to dig a little deeper.
Also, he says that you found some books and some papers and journals that you kept while you went through some of his things. Do you understand? You've been going through some of that?
Exactly. Right.
And it's made you want to dig maybe even a little bit deeper into his history, his family's history, your history. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. And he says there's still a lot more to discover there. And it would explain a lot, given where the family is right now.
Okay.
Speaking of which, I do see a female pop up over there, but I feel like this is maternal, but she's on the other side of you. And I feel like this is a mother figure. Were they separated or divorced? Because they do appear on both opposite sides of you. Does this make sense?
She passed many years before he did, and he found the love of his life after she passed.
Oh, okay. All right. So he went on, but they are there together with you. That's your mom. Usually they show up hand in hand. That's why I'm finding that interesting.
That would make sense, yes.
He also mentioned something about some of his goods and belongings going into auction or estate sale. He's also showing me something about lamps, unless this is coming from your mom. And I feel like it had something to do with classy and something to do with the lamps. Does this make sense?
Basically everything was donated.
And does somebody have some attachment or connection to a previous lamp that one of the two of them had?
Oh, yes. Yes, it makes sense now. My cousin came and took a lamp to give to her sister who was in a nursing home when I was cleaning out the apartment when he passed.
Oh, all right. So that's just to confirm some of the previous messages. I know it was just a little bit, but it's to confirm some of the secrets and some of the discoveries that you're going to uncover to reveal more about the history, and it will make a lot of sense of what you're dealing with right now.
Okay.
Thanks for your time, Ann.
Thank you very much. You nailed it.
Thank you. And if you'd like to call into the show, sign up at Radio Medium Laura Lee. And thank you for subscribing and sharing our show. We appreciate you.